Yo, and welcome back to Tales of Ark. I messed up. Yo, and welcome back to Tales of Ark. If you're enjoying the vid... Whoa, who is this cool looking guy? Is that a Fallen? Damn, it's been so long. Wait, it's an Elder Captain. Yo, he looks so cool. I feel like I've never seen this guy before, or I have played the Rise of Iron for so long. I've never seen a normal captain. And to think they became those ugly ass SIVA shit. But anyways, yo, and welcome to Tales of Ark. If you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Destiny, the Rise of Iron, or Destiny, the final episode of my Let's Play. Hey, it's nice of you to be here. And to thank everyone for joining me on this journey. Wherever this journey might go next. But yeah, we're here to talk about Destiny as a whole. Or just Destiny 1 as a whole. Come on, dude. Look, I'm playing and talking at the same time. Like, I'm trying to process my thought and process my gaming skills. It's pretty difficult.
Need to get through that wall.
But yeah. It's pretty ironic that we started here and now we're ending it here too.
This large to work together is almost impossible. Saladin, you mentioned a sensor grid. Can we use that to tell how far this occupation extends?
The Fallen are irrelevant, Shiro. The only thing that matters now is finding Sepix.
But yeah, it's pretty ironic that we started here and now we're ending here. Just how the started with the first strike, the Devil's Lair, and ended with the Devil's Lair. And this is on a random playlist too for the heroic daily mission. So I mean, it's fate. All right, let's snipe you. Is there more of you guys? Oh damn, he just taunted me. But yeah, so it has been how long? Is it a year? Oh no, it's not a year. It's like 6 months or something. I don't know how many months that we started playing. And it's finally coming to an end. Unlike Mabinogi, that's just, I mean, just gonna keep going till I catch up, or Genshin Impact. All that's left for us is Destiny 2. But as a whole, I mean, I love the gameplay of Destiny. It's like, it's so good. But I mean, there are some bad things, like physics in this game. It'll screw you over. Like the misadventures, how like when they just smack you, hit you, like you gently just trip your toe, you just die. That's it. It's like those memes of people doing Souls game, and they're like, oh, anything can kill you. That's how it feels when playing Destiny. When you have to fight physics or gravity or anything, it's like misadventure, you're dead, haha. Oh, I'm a void. I forgot. But yeah, the gunplay is amazing. The physics can be a little better for misadventure and gravity and all that nonsense. Ooh, what else? The story. Personally, I don't think the story was that great. Like the story that we could get and that we could find out from them telling us. And so without having to read the logs, I believe it's what it's called, or the cards. I wish the story was more concise, like more like consistent, but it's not. Like what I mean is that like the story like all are interconnected in a way, but for me it feels like it's not. Do you know what I mean? Like, hey, at the beginning, we get one, like, hint that, hey, there is much greater danger out there from the Traveler. But she doesn't really specify, or is really specific on what it is. Like, we didn't even have to deal with Atheon, because we didn't even know about Atheon. The only reason we know about him is because we did the Vault of Glass. But there's, like, no mission to tell us to do the Vault of Glass, you know what I mean? Or to like tell us in any of the other missions before that, hey, there's a like Atheon, he's like a big bad evil, he's like a great threat to the world, we have to stop him. To like lead it in, like There's nothing like that. The only reason we knew about them is because, I mean,
Lots of fallen, but still no sign of sepics.
it's because of the fourth wall breaking and developers telling us, hey, the raid's out, you should go do it and all that. I wish there's like missions that leads you up to it and tells you about like Atheon, had the well, not really a backstory, what he's doing. Even while doing the Vault of Glass, they don't really tell you much about the Vault of Glass. The only way is when you kill him and you read like his like information cards, like Kabuto over here from Naruto.
That is SIVA. With the proper direction, it could create anything a civilization would need. At least in theory.
But yeah, but even then, the story in Destiny 1, the base game, wasn't even that great.
Tend to keep to the dark. Something is driving them into the open.
TDLR, she pretty much said everything. I mean, the darkness has greater threat. We don't know what's out there. So at that point, we're like everything that's antagonist to us is like an evil entity or a opposition entity to our like faction, which is just a guardian and stuff.
All readings from the sensor grid. There's a monitoring station near your location. Hook into it and try to get the grid back online.
No problem.
So yeah, it wasn't concise. We pretty much just like, hey, everything is a darkness, everything's a villain. And after that, it's just like, it's just splatter on the wall, whatever sticks.
There's not enough left on the sensor grid to fix.
So it's like pretty much everywhere.
Wait. We can pull the logs from the monitoring station. Would that be enough to figure out what these fallen are up to?
Do it.
And then we got the Dark Below, which was like a loose thread of stories, pretty much. But we got Eris, who was like, at first it's just a splatter of story, and it's like everywhere we learned about her backstory, how the people she traveled with were garbage, that like got killed by boulders. They didn't even make it to Oryx. I'm at Crota. But yeah, then we dealt with that. Then we got, so it wasn't like really concise. We didn't even get a cutscene or anything for that, I believe. Right? Yeah, we didn't get a cutscene, cinematics, or anything for that. All we got was, hey, Eris is here. We gotta go. She's warning us about the greater evil. We gotta go help her. And this time, at least in this one, they gave us like backstory lore on Crota before actually fighting him, unlike Atheon. So that was good, but that was pretty much about it. It didn't go any further than that. It's just they're trying to resurrect him. But then we got the wolves, the Wolfstone or something. So then we got that story, which in itself is the queen. She's pretty much reigning in the wolves, the Fallens, and then one escape, a radical group of extremists that we have to deal with. Is this like the final one of this mission? Yeah, but pretty much we go through, help her with her stuff, and everything else is pretty much irrelevant at that point. We capture Skolas, having to deal with him. I'm about to die. And then which helps us unlock the Prison Elder, a new content activity, which isn't part of the story also. I mean, it's part of the story, but we don't have to go through it and do it actually. Like, they should have at least made us go like through one of the Prison of Elders. But no, they didn't. That was just it. After it's like, wasn't like 3 missions. But yeah, it wasn't interconnected with the Dark Below or like the base story, the Vex. So that was just splattered there also. And then we got our first connecting story, the Taken King, which I really liked. It connected it back to Crota. It gave us story on Oryx, what he's doing, gave us cutscenes, cinematics, and it tried to tie up some loose stories, fragments from the Dark Below, and maybe some, and the wolves, because the queen, she got killed in that also. Gave us some character development. I mean, character development quote. With him losing his sister and what he's gonna do. Where's the other one? Of what he's gonna do. But they didn't really go back on it, so that's still out there somewhere, a loose thread of him. Oh, that's it.
Got everything I could out of the sensor logs.
Nice job, Guardian.
So yeah, they gave us that. Taking King, Crolus back. I mean, Oryx is back. Wants revenge for Oryx is back. Wants revenge for Crota. He brought his entire family. Gave us a nice raid. Some nice cinematic cutscenes. How his power works. New enemy type. I feel like that was like the best DLC so far. Because it gave us a lot of new stuff. And like all this lore and stuff. And then they added more, but with the what was it? The Rise of Iron. Ooh. Which gave us backstory on, I forgot, Lord Saladin, or Salad as I call him. His backstory, like our first genuine character development. Oh well, Aerith got character development in the Taken King also. Him, Cade, and a little bit of Holiday, I believe. Yeah, gave us those three, and then we got more with another character, like some more defining moments of Lord Saladin and his backstory, his past, and how, and what that has to do with the current expansion of the Rise of Iron. How much a threat the SIVA fragment was, and how it went down. So, and then we got to help him with his by fighting the what is it? The Wrath of the Machine, and how it's working its way with the Fallen, and like it's like worse, and how it's contaminating, affecting the other factions, the other races, the Hive, the Vex. Who else I'm missing? Hive, Vex. No, they did nothing to the Cabals, or the Taken, I believe. But yeah, how they worked away, the story was pretty good. But it didn't connect with the other story. It was like by itself. It's what it is. I mean, I'm glad that it's like it's like a one complete story, if you know what I'm talking about. It's like a standalone story, is what I'm trying to say. Compared to like the Taken King that worked off of the Dark Below. I feel like they should have made this DLC maybe worked off of the Wolves of Prison of Elders and stuff. Like maybe, hey, it's like it's spreading. It's coming from the Prison of Elders or something. It's spreading to Skolas. He comes back. He's like half machine now. But no, we get Axis, who we get entirely nothing of. Like all the stuff they went forward in the Taken King, they decided to backstep it in the Rise of Iron. Like, I don't even think Axis was mentioned in the story while we were doing it. It was mostly about the SIVA, how they're experimenting, spreading out to the other race, to the other houses of the Wolves too. So far, only this one house had it, but they were like trying to influence the other race. Hey, we brought back our Septic God, and we can do the same thing if you come join us and accept this fragment. So yeah, the Rise of Iron was more like a standalone story, while the other two was connected, and the wolf one was pretty much by itself, like a 3-story. I can't even say it was a standalone complete story. Like, I mean, there was an end goal, but that was about it. We didn't get that much development on some of the characters. Maybe a little bit on the what was his name? The Ingram dude. Varric. Maybe some Varric about how he switched sides when he found out that, hey, Skolas, the racist of all racists, the haters of all haters, was extreme, and he could not stomach it, and he had to switch sides. Or how Petro started out. We didn't get much about how the Queen started taming them. I mean, I think we did, but not that much, that in depth. But yeah, that was pretty much my opinion on the story. I mean, you guys can disagree. So, like, I mean, they did get better over the course of the year. But then I feel like they backpedal a bit too much for the Rise of Iron, even though it's pretty good. Oh, but that's pretty much it. I don't know what else. Yeah, I don't know what else is there. But I think that's all I have to say. I got to put on my gear. I love this cape so much. It's just so cool. But other than that, I believe that's it. My opinion on the story. Hunters, still cool. Except they don't have that many good, like, situational, exotic. Maybe these two are probably the... Well, maybe this is one's the best. I just like this one for the shade step. There's a bug on my screen. This is pretty good for the Dark Below raid. But yeah, I believe that's it. This was a fun, long journey. Brought back nostalgia or nostalgic feeling from playing the game, like back then. But I can't wait to see if they delve more into the story or add more to it, like expand on it, the lore more. Hopefully, I don't have to go reading cards off on a different website or anything to find out more. It'd be cool if they can add it like to the lore or to like well, you know, while they're doing the story, they like chime in, tell you about stuff like that, or like during the mid quests. Also, we still have Eris, who Eris talked to at the end of the Taken King. Is she not loyal to us, or is she like with another? Is she a villain? She's just playing the long game, so it's still that. All the enemies that will come back, I'm assuming. Maybe Crota, Omnigo, Skolas, maybe. Anyways, hey, welcome back. Or maybe not. You're probably watching this in between my final review of the game. Well, I noticed I missed some stuff. So I'm just going back and putting this part in, and then I'm gonna go back and go back to the original one I was doing. So you're probably gonna get a change of scenery. That's in this video, and then it's gonna go back to, oh man, there's a lot of you guys, like Jesus. Alright, so as I was saying, before I got insanely interrupted by these dudes. So I missed some stuff, and then I'm gonna just talk about it here, and then I'll probably insert this into the other clip. So the Prison of Elders. I believe you don't get a mission from it during the Wolves of... What is it called? The Wolves of Elders? The Elders of Wolves? The second DLC after Dark Below. Oh. But yeah, at least I think so. I'm like 70% sure that you don't, like, they don't ask you to go, hey, go do Prison of Elders, see what's up. I don't think you get that into the Taken King. Because I do have a quest for it that's telling me to go to the Prison of Elders, I believe. No, that isn't it.
With this sort of reception, it might be a touch ambitious to think we can secure the entire observatory.
Here, there's the Prison of
There's
Elders.
a courtyard in the rear of the facility.
Yeah, complete the new one.
You should be able to keep them from the Iron Temple until we arrive.
So they don't ask you to do it into like the Taken King, or it was updated and added to it. So that's why I missed in the review. So ignore everything I said before, because I didn't do some of the side, like some of these quests, because I had already done it and I didn't want to redo it. But I will probably do the one for the Destiny 2 when we get to that point. So yeah, I probably missed a lot of lore and stuff. I'm sorry. But I think I at least got like every single mission, or at least try to. Ooh.
I think there's more of them.
Yes, I can see that. I have eyes. I know I wear glasses, but I'm not blind. But anyways, that's what I wanted to say. So there's probably a lot of stuff I missed from the mission text, the flavor text, the lore from the these small missions. Most of the stuff I got was just from the dialogues between the characters and stuff.
I like this little metal box anymore.
And what else? So another thing I forgot to talk about in the review
I don't
was,
if there's something so important,
like, aside from the other complaints, another one of mine is that every weapon and armor look exactly the same. Like, look at this. This is a normal haki or hockey. And then you get like a different version of it. It's like pretty much the same, but just little bits, pieces added to it. It doesn't look unique compared to like other weapons should be. Like this, it's just a normal Soros gun, pretty much, without the if it didn't have the triangles in the color scheme. But they added the SIVA like pieces to it, so now it's a different gun. Like they do that a lot with a lot of these guns. Same thing with this. There's probably like a normal hikey pulse rifle. If only I had like a normal one, I can compare it to you so you can see. Like, I'm pretty sure there's another one, Iron Banner gun, that looks like this. Like, I just wish the like unique weapons were like more unique. Like this looks different. I am pretty sure. Wait, no, maybe not. Just from this icon, it looks like the Vex Mytho class, but here it looks like. I think it. Well, I know some guns look different and some don't. For Black Spindle, I don't think there's a gun that looks like. I could be wrong though. Wait, maybe it does. Maybe it's like the Vanguard sniper rifle. It's just all black and has like pieces of it on it. Like there's some weapons that look insanely unique, like this shark torpedo thing. While there's other weapons that looks like the original weapon, but they just slap stuff onto it. The same thing for armor. Like that's one of my big complaints with Destiny. I wish like the Fatebringer, it looks pretty much like one of the other normal pistol. I think there's like a silver one. I wish like it looked more like Vex though, like Vexy. But it's not. It's just a different color scheme with a different perk. It's not unique, but it should be from how like the perks are, how unique like the abilities of perks of this gun is, but it's not. It just looks like a normal hand cannon, like from the Vanguard, or was it one of them that has the silver one? So I hope that changes in Destiny 2 with the armor. Things will look different at least, and not everything looks like slightly the same with like minor differences. It's cool how they added like the stuff for the like for example,
You know, this is more than a few fallen.
the cape. Like they add these new upgrades for cosmetic.
To claim what lies on that mountain.
You done talking? What's that sizzing? Like this cape. It is like the normal Vault of Glass cape. And I'm pretty sure there are other capes that looks like this normal Vault of Glass cape. But they changed it to where you can like toggle after these things that makes it look different. At these hollow effects and stuff. That's cool. It gives you more options for cosmetic without having to look like 2 and 2. I was gonna say this kind of looks the same, but I don't think it is because it has like, yeah, the holes and stuff. But yeah, there's like other capes that looks the same. This one is still my honest opinion favorite one. I just like the reef cloak fur thing. But yeah, I hope that changes in Destiny 2. Like things look more unique and more special. Like if it's an exotic, I want it to feel and look like an exotic. Not like look like the same old, just with slight variations between each weapons. And going to Destiny 2, I hope stories is more like consistent, concise. Everything is interlocked with one another, like how from Dark Below to Taken King, not like Dark Below to the wolf one. Like they're not connected at all. But it's more like a standalone story that didn't put that much onto the game, you know? It kind of feels like we just had like a small, like tiny rebellion. And that was it. It didn't like... It's not like it will like change the entire world if it... Who's here? It's not like it change everything if it like got out or... Alright, this dude. And my eyes are so terrible. There's another one. There we go. But yeah. Like, and I wish like more of the stuff were like, hey, this has a big impact on the entire game. Like they Taken definitely did too. Because like we now have Taken enemies everywhere and they're like on every planet. That's like a giant game changer. Not like some petty side quest stuff, you know? But I'll see. I gotta play the game. I heard they change a lot. Because I only tried the buy to play version.
Be careful. Picking something up nearby.
That's the Toilet Prime. But anyways, I'm not sure what else. I probably am missing a lot of stuff because you guys know I have like the memory of a goldfish, so it's hard for me to remember. So I probably forgot something. I just don't know what it is.
Servitor. Sepic's prime. It's supposed to be dead. And there's something odd in the energy signature. It's not fallen, but it's regenerating.
I'm just trying to think, what else am I missing?
Kill Sepic's Guardian. Kill it now.
Like talk about weapons, the quests, the armor. The feel of the game is great because the gunplay is amazing. Even though I am terrible at shooting. Look at this. I am missing constantly.
You must destroy it before that happens.
So gunplay, voice acting is great. You love all these voice actors. Love all the characters. Ikora, Zavala, Cade. I love their siblings. The art, what was it? Ingram guy, still pretty much the same. Love Iris. Bickering with Cade, Holiday. Who else I'm missing? Is it the Traveler? Right? No. That's their god. The Speaker. He's pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie. Lord Salad, it's all Saladin. I don't have any opinion of him. He's neither good or bad. His voice is great though. He seems pretty dull. Like a stick in the mud. Ooh, I wonder who else I'm missing. Probably missing a lot of characters or something. The bosses. Aetherion is boring. We got nothing on him. Proda, we got a little bit on him. He's pretty boring. Love Oryx. Axis, I'm not sure. I think we got nothing on him. Oh, the brother from the queen, the outrider. They're pretty meh. We didn't get that much backstory on them. So yeah, out of all of them, I think Oryx is probably the best. Like I felt like we had a proper introductions, proper backstory for him. He wants vengeance for Crota. We got to know him somewhat, but not as deep as like some others. And the enemies, I mean, they're all especially specific. Oh shit. They're all like a specific race, so I mean I can understand they're like the copy pasta, the skin change. Alright bro, I'm gonna need you to stop teleporting and come fight me so I can super you. Fight me, you stupid toilet.
You must hold the mountain, Guardian.
Salad, shut the hell up. Try and talk here. I'm trying to remember. What are the chances I die right here? Oh, GG. Huh, you notice it's pretty ironic that we kill him here and then he comes back again because he gets rebuilt. Okay, so what else am I missing?
All this trouble to break into an old temple?
I think that's it that I can remember off the top of my head. I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me that maybe I missed some like vague stuff that was like, hey, if you read the flavor text for this gun, you could know the lore or the story. I'm like, please, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I barely even read the damn card, the codex thing. Like, if it's a story and it's like, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I love Souls game, but their storytelling is garbage. Like, you have to like look in every nook and cranny to find the story. I barely even know Bloodborne's story. Like, about how you're a hunter trapped in a never-ending dream, and the people of that world are using the blood to turn into monsters. In the stream, I think it's like being cast by like this elder god. And it's seeking for the infant, its baby or something, and you have to get 3 umbilical cords to summon it, and then after killing it, you become the next elder god, or if you don't, you become the guy in the wheelchair, which are both terrible endings. So you should just choose to die, where you just wake up from the normal dream and you're back in the real world. Like that storytelling is terrible. So like, it's not like a pedestal that you should put Destiny on. They should just tell the story like going forward and as a cutscene cinematic, and that without me having to read text from guns, from like the, I don't know the word for it, from the oddest thing out of everything out there, like codex or something not in the game. I think that's it. Anyways, I'm gonna cut back to the other one. So it's gonna be weird that I just did a mission within a mission, but yeah, sorry. Anyways, I'll see you back in the normal clip that I'm probably gonna say see ya later again. So yeah. And hopefully, the one thing I hope in Destiny 2 is that I always wish NPCs, instead of chiming in, like they're actually on the field or on the map with you, playing with you, like during some scenes. That's like the best thing that could happen. But yeah, I am not sure which class I'm gonna play. I'm probably leaning more for Titans or Hunter again because they have cool cash armor, pay to win armor, or not pay to win, cool cash cosmetic. While Warlocks, I got spoiled on, does not look that great. Also, I want that Assassin's Creed Titan outfit. God, it looks so cool. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you all staying here and staying with me. Well, some of you, maybe not. But hey, I had fun. I had a lot of fun replaying it. And I'll see you guys in Destiny 2 whenever I do it. See ya. Oh yeah, forgot. Love you guys.